Who's Podcast, Season 1, Episode 46. But before I even get started, we should be live on YouTube. We should be live on Kick. We should be live on Twitch. But before I even get started, let me make sure the visual is good. Let me make sure the sound's good. Let me make sure we good, man. Let me see. But as I'm making sure the visual is good, let me see. Let me see. Yes. We is live. Welcome to Old Heads and Young Bulls Podcast, Season 1, Episode 46. But before I even get started, man, y'all know I got to get a shout out to the sponsors. But before I get a shout out to the sponsors, I had to rep my boy Johnny Walk on the merch, man. Shout out to Johnny Walk on the merch, man. You know what I mean? Y'all go get that good craft fried rice, all type of Asian rice, man, from the Johnny Walker himself, man. Let him know Old Heads and Young Bulls podcast sent you. Probably give y'all a deal, man. Shout out. Moving on to the first sponsors, man. You already know we got Radical Jill CMOS on the jail juice. If you promote healthy living, please DM her, man. Y'all can catch her on Sundays in Modesto, Hobby Lobby parking lot at Fun Day Sunday Flea Market. Yes. Shout out to her. We moving on to the flowers, man. Shout out to Pressure Pack on the flowers, man. My number one sponsors, man. He always looking out for Old Heads and Young Bulls podcast. And yes, second but not least, man, we got Space Rock straight out of Humboldt, California. Y'all already know that's my second home, man. Shout out to Space Rocks, man. He stay looking out for the platform. And Midnight Gardens on the flower for sure, man. Y'all can catch them at Members Only 209 Social Club out here in Stockton, California. And y'all can catch Radical Jill there, here and there on a Friday. Please just DM her and let her know. And she would let y'all know when she out here at that function. Shout out to all the sponsors, man. But y'all already know, man. Y'all already know what I'm about to say, man. I can't start the show without the intro. Let's go. Yeah, who's poppin'? Yes, we is. Oh, yes, poppin'. You know we poppin'. Hey, let's go. Yeah, who's poppin'? Yes, we is. Oh, yes, poppin'. You know we poppin'. Let's go. Hey. Yeah, who's right here? Oh, yes. Yeah, who's be poppin'? Oh, yes. Yeah, who's be droppin' juice? Oh, yes. Yeah, who's be poppin'? Let's go. Yeah, who's be droppin' juice? Oh, yes. Yeah, who's be poppin'? Oh, yes. Yeah. Who's be dropping juice? Oh, hey, young who's be poppin'. Hey, let's go right here. Young who's poppin'. Yes, we is. Oh, hey, poppin'. You know we poppin'. One more time. Young who's poppin'. Yes, we is. Oh, hey, poppin'. You know we poppin'. Hey. Thank y'all, man. But y'all already know, man. Y'all already know, man, what I'm about to say, man. If y'all been tuning in these 46 times, man, I'm a firm believer, man. Can't nobody in the world introduce you like you. So I'm going to go ahead, sit back, relax, get some flowers going, get some aqua going. You let the people know who you be, what you do, and where you from, man. Let's go. Welcome, man.
My name's Mundo. I'm an artist. I'm a multi-hyphenate artist. I do a bunch of everything. I produce, I sing, I rap, I draw, I paint, I 3D model. I do a whole lot of creative stuff. I just like creating.
And where you from, man?
I'm from Tracy.
Okay.
But I've stayed in Stockton for a good minute now.
So 209 area code.
209
Man, shout
area
out
code.
209 area code, man. And I just want to say, first of all, man, before we even get started, man, who is that on the side of you, man?
You know, this the old me. This the old me. You feel me? This the old me.
I know the people wondering, like, what is that on the
We
side?
don't die, we multiply.
You feel me? Hey, Mundo, man. I just want to say thank you for coming to this platform, about to share your music, man. I got a few questions for you. You know what I mean? You go ahead, relax. Like I said, we don't just started off like this, man. Now that you on this platform, my platform always gonna be your platform. So anything you got going on, man, you don't even have to send it to me, man. It's gonna be already. Now you got 2 platforms, man. So let's go, man.
I love that. And I just want to say before we get to the questions,
go ahead.
Everybody, you got to give love to James for putting on a great show. Before we even started recording, I felt so much great hospitality. I felt like it was out of any of the podcasts that I've been on, this is the most welcoming I've ever felt. And I really appreciate that because you put a lot of work and effort into your space and you deserve that shit. So let me get an applause for you.
Oh, yeah, man. Come on, man. Give it to him. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. When people give me my flowers, you know what I mean? That's what I've been working on this year, is sitting back and really accepting my flowers and smelling them. You know what I mean? Because it was very hard for me to accept good, feedback like that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it. And I tell people all the time, what I'm going through, I can't pay nobody in cash, but I can pay you in good energy.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean? That's what I tend to do, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So your name Mundo, huh?
Yep.
So where we get that name from, man? Let's walk the people through the Mundo.
Yeah. I'm actually named after my grandpa. Yeah. Okay. So my full name is Edmundo.
Edmundo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't really use that. My mom only called me that when I'm in trouble. So like no one really even says that for real.
You got a lighter over there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And so the thing about that though is that my grandpa, he actually didn't go by Mundo. He went by Mondo. His name was Mundo, but he went by Mondo.
Mondo. When you told me your name was Mundo, I called you Mondo.
Yeah, because it's the easy thing. A lot of people are called Mondo. You don't meet a lot of Mundos.
Yes.
And so I understand that. As a kid, I used to be like, but you understand it after a while. But I always thought it was very interesting how he went by that, and his name was that. But either way, like he unfortunately passed before I could meet him. So my mom named him in
honor. Exactly. That Coco. That's that Coco. Yeah. Shout out to the cartoon Coco, man. That really, I love cultures, bro. You know what I mean? Like Spanish culture, the Day of the Dead, you know what I mean? Like all my life, I didn't understand it. It was weird to me, you know what I mean? Everybody dressing up like it's Halloween and it's not Halloween, you know what I mean? But until Coco came out, watching that with my daughter, it made so much sense. And you know what I mean? Ever since that movie, I try my best to keep my people name alive. Because if you don't say their name, it do look like they kind of vanish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we keeping their name alive by saying their name and keeping their name moving in this, third dimension that we in.
It's crazy that you bring up the Day of the Dead because it's crazy. The last project I put out was on the Day of the Dead, and it was an honor for a lot of people that passed. Unfortunately, it's just like there's a lot of grief going around. You know? And so it's a thing where it's like I just wanted to honor the people that aren't here anymore, that aren't able to see our journey. For sure. So it's like that meant a lot to me, and to be able to see all the fruits of my labor. I'm not where I really want to be yet.
Now you all right. You getting there. You getting
there. But just to see those steps being taken, it makes me feel a lot more at peace with myself because I know those people who are gone, that's all they wanted. They just wanted to see me accepting of myself and see me happy.
For sure.
And so that's what I feel very grateful for.
So Mundo, I thought Mundo was really, looking at your style, and you know what I mean? It looked like you in tune, you know what I mean? So, I thought that Mundo had a lot to do with the moon.
It does.
Yes, you know what I mean?
I don't got a moon, earth, and sun tattoo for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the crazy part is like when you're growing up, you just kind of like, I got a weird name. I want to fit in with everybody. I don't want to stand out.
Yes.
But then as you grow older, you understand that individualism is so important.
That's one of my questions about that. You know what I mean? How important in hip hop to be your own? Because I even see, your tag. Let the people know where they can find you at on Instagram,
At
man.
Mundo Got No Style, MundoGotNostyle. You feel me?
Let's go. And I hope y'all caught that. I really do hope y'all caught that. Y'all heard you say Mundo with no style. Anybody that say they don't got no style really got style, man. Shout out to you, man. So, about your style, how do what do you complete your style?
Well, I would say it's definitely my influences, how I grew up. Like my parents, my mom and my dad specifically, like they are music lovers. They never
Mm-hmm.
played instruments, but their love for what the craft was, especially hip hop, like the 80s and 90s, they grew up seeing all that flourish. You feel me? People
Yes.
forget that genre is still very young, and they grew up with it, and it fell onto me. That's all I knew at one point. Like
Mm.
with growing up, like my uncle, rest in peace. He used to
Say
like
his name.
Pill.
Pill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
R.P. Pill, I love you
Let's
so
go.
much.
Let's go.
And he would throw on like do you know the movie Beat Street?
Of course.
Yes,
Yeah, bro.
stuff like that. You know what I mean? And shit like that would stick in my brain more than anything because it's like, man, like these kids instead of going out in the street doing this dumb shit,
Yes.
they out here expressing themselves by
Yes.
dancing,
Yes.
graffiti, these
And,
art.
and when I was young, everybody know I was a little fat kid, man. Everybody know I loved to dance. When I was young, I wanted to be a b-boy, but then I got older and got hungry, so I was forced to be a d-boy.
You have a funny to know.
But I'm getting back to my creative side. You
That's
know what I mean?
good.
Because everybody know. You know what I mean? I was one of the kids, one of them big little fat black with gold ones type kids. That really, you know, really knew how to dance. You feel what I'm
Hey,
saying?
rhythm knows no bounds.
For sure.
It's whatever you feel, and that's what I try to tell people because like before I made music, dancing was my first love,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to break dance and do all that. People be like, "How do you do it?" It's just feeling the music. There's
Yes.
no right way to
Mm-mm,
dance.
mm-mm.
It's all
It
about just
used to
feeling it.
me. It used to be, housing.
Mhm.
Housing was the first turfing to me. You feel what I'm saying? When people, that style of housing? Yes. No, that's crumping.
That's crumping.
So housing, I'm an old head. I'm 46.
And I'm a
You know what I
young
mean? And
bull.
you're a young boy, so
Uh-huh.
you probably don't really know what housing is.
Enlighten me.
It's hard to explain, but it's some like turfing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And with a little bit of crumping in it too.
The influence is
Soft,
there. Yes,
soft,
very soft.
soft
Mhm.
crumping. You know what I mean? But that was when I first saw housing. I didn't really understand it. You know what I mean? It didn't have no order to it. But now that, growing up and really, studying dancing, yes. Like the Les twins. You know
Mhm.
about them?
I think so.
Les twins, they twins. They
Mhm.
like famous dancers.
Mhm.
They do a lot of housing too.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes. But shout out, man. Hey, man. Welcome to Old Heads and Young Bulls Podcast, Season 1, Episode 46 with Mundo himself,
46,
man.
baby.
He say Mundo no style, but I say Mundo with all the style. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So how long you been doing music?
I would say professionally for 5 years.
For 5 years.
But I've been playing and experimenting my whole life. I think it
Mm,
started with dance. Dance made me understand rhythm. It made me get very comfortable with like expressing myself in an authentic form.
mm,
And then once I found like my work state,
for sure.
I was able to be like, okay, because I'm always been the type to be like, I was the type to take things apart to
Mm,
understand it.
mm.
So learning how to produce and learning instruments, that was just second nature
That
to
was
me.
one of my questions too,
Yeah.
to ask you how many instruments you play.
I play. So I started on. I'm gonna give you the lineup for how I started. I started on bass,
Okay.
and then I learned guitar, and then I learned piano, then drums, and then I was learning producing between all of those.
Mm,
Like it was kind of like one piece that I found out, it would unlock another door for me through producing. So
mm.
like I would first start off by just making bass lines and having some drums, like not playing the drums, but like tapping them in and everything like that. And then once I got comfortable finding rhythm, I'm like, okay, let me get into my guitar bag. Let me see
Mm.
what that's about.
I saw you playing live. I'm
Mhm.
like, bro, let's just before we touch on that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just let the people, let the people know how we even met. You know what I mean? So, you know, do you want to let them know what?
Yeah.
Where you work at or whatever? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I'm working at a coffee shop. I got multiple jobs, but
yes.
Where James met me at, I was working at a coffee shop. You know, it's a little local spot. You know, they changed names. It's called Bennett's Coffee now.
Okay.
But yeah. I work there a lot. The reason I love working there is just because it's so small. It's tight knit community.
Yes, very a lovely tight community.
Yeah, and how I was introduced to that was through an open mic, and I just made such a good impression that they're like, "Would you want to work here?" And I'm like, "Of course, why not?" You know?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I met a lot of people through there.
And just to get on that, and when I did meet you and Cash, shout out to Cash. Shout out to Cash. Very good people, man. Shout out to you, man. I know you tuning in. But I just want to say, you know, when I do this, you know what I mean, I really don't really dress when I'm out, right? You know what I mean? Plus, with I'm going through, I got my staff, you know, I'm limping and stuff. And when I went to the coffee shop, you know, that coffee shop is well known out here in Stockton, and like you said, a real tight knit community. But when I met you, you know what I mean, I saw your style, and I let you know with the podcast, and you know, you was so humble, bro. You was so humble when I asked you, you know, do you know anybody that do music? And you was like, oh, I do music, and we exchange information right there. You know what I mean? And when I came back home and I started going through your catalog, I was like, oh wow, you know what I mean? Your music fit your style for sure. Let's give it up right there, man.
They go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other.
For sure. And that's one thing I was gonna ask you. Um, what do you? Because I hear jazz, I hear rock and roll, I hear R&B, I hear what else? I hear
some funk,
yeah, some rapping. So you know what I mean. So what do you call your style of rapping? What do you call that style?
I honestly feel like
a no style.
Yeah, awesome ODB. You know, there's a father to my no. There's no father to my style. But honestly, like even then, like I can't even act like I haven't got so much influence. It's all about who my parents showed me. You know, like they grew heavy off of like Tupac and like Bay Area. You know, like Keep the Sneak.
Yes.
E40. Who else can I think of? Of course, Too Short. All these people who are trailblazers. You know, they're getting their flowers now. But back then, when you're a kid, you're just like, these are. You if you're in Cali, you know.
Yes.
But to outsiders, it's like, you know, so it's like I to grow up in that and that's all my world is. Like I don't know anything outside of that. And to realize as I got older to be like, oh shit, like not everybody has lived the life I lived.
Yes, for sure.
Which made me appreciate this shit a lot more.
Man,
and appreciate the game that my parents put me in. You know?
Man, shout out to Mundo, man. Y'all welcome to Old Heads Young Buds Podcast, Season 1, Episode 46 with Mundo itself. But I ain't even gonna hold the people, man. We're gonna get into it right now. Cause you know, y'all got y'all flowers going, man. Y'all go ahead, light up, share.
That momentum will expand upon your bandwidth. You're not a victim until you allow yourself to be. Until you compromise your resolution.
Whatever you want to do, man. Let's go.
Calling me baby, like you want to find. Calling me your favorite, I'll be your primary zone. Make some shades, we don't know. I want you to. Calling me baby, like you want to find. Calling me your favorite, I'll be your primary zone.
Let me tell y'all a story.
We don't know.
So go.
I want you to. No, a bad bitch named Blue. She living in the city, rolling greens up past the blues. Hoes cooler than most and moving like ghosts from coast to coast. She knows to coat the world in the suits. Dudes across the hues, indigo, Asian, yeah, Adam or berry, whatever. No matter the shit, she go feather from the pressure. Yes, sir, I know I fuck with it heavy, but the color way too deep to be trending in. I ain't running off, you know I never can settle in. Met a high bread shorty, tasting my venom in the mouth. I wanna taste the fire, crimson scarlet cherry. That's the shit that I desire. Ruby her attire. Sparking like a wire. I be tweaking when I'm buying situations dire. Bitch, I can't choose from the two different hues. I want them all, love every shade that y'all produce. I want you to call me baby, like you want to find. Calling me your favorite, I'll be your primary zone. Make some shades we don't know. I want you to color me, baby. My you undefined. Calling me your favorite. I be your primary tone. Make some shades we don't know. I want you to green, baby. Let her know I love her nature. J Gems with some emeralds. Got the crystals for her favor. Searching for growth from birth. For the time on earth, she cherishes spirituality rather than her reality. I'm in too deep. Need a miracle wishes. Love a yellow or a sour like a lemon or citrus fruit. She can give me the Buddha she really wanna. I'm a honey, always sunny when she come around. I go wild like a fauna. Honest. Yeah. Honest. Honest. Yeah.
Let's go.
The comments of the 10 shine brightest out of all the other glints. They always seem to treat me like a prince in this bitch in the whip. Seeing colors on the ship, my light waves on the trip. I'm too bright for y'all, get some pride for y'all. Just a remind y'all, there's no doubt for y'all. The canvas is yours, paint what you want. Pick all the colors, choose all the fonts. Don't go for dollar, listen to your heart. Pick the canvas to the paper, rip apart.
You heard that? Paint the canvas to the paper, rip apart.
Let's go.
You gotta go all in. 100%.
Let's go.
Color me, baby, my you undefined. Calling me your favorite, I be your primary tone. Make some shades we don't know. I want you to color me, baby, my you undefined. Calling me your favorite, I be your primary tone. Make some shades we don't know. I want you to. Now, as I sink back into my marigold melodies, the blue hues that dance in my room crowd my thoughts. How am I supposed to grow when I take the same modes I've used all my life? The blonde in my hair shows the last time I felt like I was aware. But I've changed since then. What is there left for me to discover my own environment? I ponder, and idea surfaces. I'll take a new path to help me inspire it. In threes.
How many times have you told yourself, I feel famous and powerful on the inside?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so I made that song. I think I was 17 at the time, and you know, I know I'm still a young bull now, but I was even a younger bull then. And
yeah, for sure. If you don't mind,
I'm 21 now.
21, okay.
Yeah. I mean, not a whole lot of time has passed, but I've definitely learned a lot of things, and to see like my blissful ignorance, I would say that within that song, because it's like at that time, music wasn't like a thing of like, oh, I need to prove myself or anything like that. It was just a form of expression and getting myself out there. I didn't even care about being seen by the world. And when I put that song out, I think the day of, I got in a car crash. I got in a very bad car crash. Like,
I'm glad to see you.
Yeah. But the thing about it,
good.
God is great. God is great. It showed me a lot of like what I wasn't paying attention to within my own life, and I had to reflect on certain things and be like, nah, like I really got to man up and hold accountability for myself, hold accountability for the others in my life, and it's definitely put me on the right path. Know, and so that song is definitely like, to see a lot of people gravitate towards it reminds me of just having fun when you create. It don't got to be serious.
Nah, it don't. I love having fun. And, I'm a sober creator. I just found that out. I mean, like me getting drunk or getting, drinking or getting high and trying to be in the studio and trying to come up some way being creative. I thought that was the recipe. For some people it is, but for me it blocked my creative juices.
I feel that too.
You know what I mean? Like I'm more creative when I'm sober and natural energy.
Yeah,
I feel
that
saying?
definitely.
So,
when I make a lot of my songs, I'm usually like I don't be drinking or smoking. Sometimes I do, more recently, but before no, because like it'd be a thing of like I'd have to get my feelings out, just like playing how it is,
For sure.
And then once I get to listen to it, then I get to enjoy myself. I'll smoke and drink, and then it'll put me into this whole different mindset, being like, damn it, I'm so appreciative of what this song has done for me. Because like I don't make shit like how the music industry and all that shit is set up right now. Worrying about getting on the radio and getting thousands, millions of plays should not be your first worry as an artist.
No, at all.
It should be about are the songs that you're making speaking to you, and if they're speaking to you, then it can speak to others. And
facts.
To listen to those songs and be like, man, like this shit hits me. I know somehow, some way, it's gonna find the right people, and I don't gotta worry about And shout out to the 200 people who are listening on my Spotify right now. You know what I mean?
Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man.
whether it's 2,000, 2 million, 200,
one.
Yes,
one. If you only need one, keep going.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I tell people all the time, man. You know, the income gonna come later. If you in it for the impact, man, put in the work, put in the impact. It's gonna impact somebody. You know what I mean? For sure, for sure. So with you being an artist, man, how is it important to, to have your own identity?
It's super important. It's the only thing that's gonna make you stand out in this world that we live in right now. Because before, times were very different back in the even the early 2000s, but I could say like the 90s and the 80s, at least for artists in the scope that we live in, like the place that we're in now, it's so diluted. There's so many artists, there's so many people trying to hustle and trying to get it, and there's no knocking the hustle. Like get what you get, but you also got to understand that you got way more competition than there was before.
For sure.
And so you need to be able to be honest with yourself and be like, nah, I'm gonna put me on there because that's what's gonna speak to people the most.
For sure.
I mean, gimmicks can get you somewhere.
The gimmicks and trends work just for a minute.
Yeah, but for how long?
If you think about legacy, and that's what I tell people. They be like, bro, you need a viral moment. I don't want it for a viral moment. I'm not in it for the moment. You know what I mean? Anything that go viral is a moment. It come and go. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mundo, man. We gonna keep it going straight in this good music, man. Let's go. We ain't gonna hold them, man. Let's go. Let me get in there.
This is the intro.
I love this.
This is the intro. Smile. Show them Tim. Show them Jen. Yeah. Go, your turn. Yeah.
Baby, you're prone to be all alone. You don't even know how to keep yourself afloat. Go ahead and get going. Your head was too strong. But that was that thing at the side. Save yourself. Make yourself completely free. Pray your health gets better by the week. They just want to see you again. This is the end. I want to see you again. Baby, this is the end.
Check.
It hurt to be the one you see. How long is this gonna keep on going on? How many times will you cross my mind until you reach your destination? They say love is too hard to find. Yeah, baby, I'm way too impatient. Baby, you're prone to be all alone. You don't even know how to keep yourself afloat. Go ahead and get gone, cause your head was too strong.
Let it go.
That wasn't a bad thing at the time. Save yourself, make yourself complete. I pray your health gets better by the week. I just wanna see you again. This is the end. This is the end. I wanna see you again. This is the end. Goodbye.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Now what it take to be the one laid up with 100? Don't need 100, I need a real one. Need to feel some, she just killed dumb bullets in my heart. Bitch, a real good, silly automatic, shooting shots, smoke a little reefer. Now we in the drop top, bumping all this till the tape pot. Like my great pot, except I make chops. I'm a great and not like these fakes got all the fake. Carry in my wake, I make a little shake. Baby, this my fate, don't get in the way. Say no for the bait, I get another play. I grind another day, I never let it waste. I competition copying and now I'm moving at my own pace. With my own place, with my soulmate, where the hoes stay.
Yeah. Bring the beat back. Hell yeah.
I don't wanna see you again. This is the end. Oh, I should have saved that for the end. Shout out, man. Move down, man. Let's go.
Man, I love that sample.
Hey,
It's a
man.
Spanish song.
Let's talk about it. It's a Spanish song?
Yeah, it's a Spanish sample.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the ooh, down,
You grabbed that? Did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to you, man.
For sure.
So you on a producer
Yeah,
side?
I dabble in sampling sometimes. I mean, like I mostly do. I mean, like that's how I first made beats because I never liked how I played at first. When I was first learning instruments, I used to be like, like I'm not playing good enough yet. So, you know, I'll gravitate towards more samples, and that made my chops really good. You know, like I love The Alchemist. I love shout out DiBiase in Sacramento.
Let's go.
Jay Dilla. Everybody who has a huge love for sampling and being able to do chops and understanding the
I love remixing old shit.
exactly.
I'm trying to come up with some shit right now. I'm working on like 2 old school remix. I don't even want to give out the idea, but
Yeah,
you know,
keep it.
Yeah. Shout out to Fast, man. Traffic, man. He getting it together,
Fast
man.
Traffic.
Fast Traffic, man. Shout out, man. We get that beat together, man. We working. We gonna get it together. But sampling would, you know, because you get that feeling. You know who good at that? That sampling that people really Rod Wave.
Raw Wave, yeah.
Yes, bro. Like
I like how he samples vocals, the high pitch.
Bro, he be sampling. Which one he really sampled that people don't can you stand the rain? That's we already won.
Exactly.
He got that one, you know what I mean? Stevie Wonder. He got like 2 of Stevie Wonders up in there. But
I love Stevie Wonder, New Edition, Bobby Brown. That's like a lot of like what I'm producing right now. Like I'm taking a lot from Teddy Riley. Like I'm listening a lot about what these huge super producers did, you know, creating these timeless classics. That's something
ain't going nowhere, bro.
Exactly. And so it's like if we have the capability, we have more, because like think about it, like the huge influences like Teddy Riley, Pharrell, and all them. They say we have so much more. What's the word I'm looking for? Like we have so much more access.
Oh, I was just about to say information.
Information and access.
Yes.
To compare to what they had. So imagine if their mindset lived in this, they would rule. They would rule. So it's like you got to think of it like that. Like, nah, every day is an opportunity.
It is.
And you really got to be able to be like,
success start when you get out the bed, bro.
Exactly.
If you don't make up your bed, you already failed the first part of the day.
Exactly.
So make sure you make up your bed. But shout out to you, man. And shout out to everybody that tuned in to Old Heads and Young Bulls podcast season 1, episode 46. But we're gonna keep it going with this good music with them, though, man. Let's go. We ain't gonna hold it, man. We're gonna just keep it going, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment. Get me in that other rhythm. Get us in that other rhythm. You hear me? Let's go. What's this right here?
Loving everything. This is one of my more recent ones. Yeah. Man, you ever just like go outside and you're like, man, like I can find love in anything.
I definitely can find love in anything. Yeah. Hey. I can find love in anything. Yeah. I can find love in anything. Yeah. I can find love in anything. Yeah. Check it. I see the tree. I feel the breeze. I smell a little juice when I open the fruit. I'm feeling
back the layers while I'm sipping some brew. Now, ooh, the sun's shining on a beautiful view. What more can you do? I keep on finding love in everything. 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 I feel me. I keep on finding love in everything. Okay. I keep on finding love in everything. Okay. I keep on finding love in everything. Okay. I keep on finding love in everything. I got a new play. I see we have a bit of ride. Now I feel we find a new spot. More green, we love a little pie. I take a little tour and pass a little smoke and then I'm feeling so high. I'm floating like a boat, I'm flipping up my thumb like yeah, I'm spinning. No, I don't want this summer to end. No, I can't leave my time unspent. Yeah, I'm just glad this season's my friend. Yeah, I got that love in me. There's so much love to see. If you can feel it, breathe. I swear it's in the air. I feel it everywhere. I love this time we share. Yeah. Ooh, I keep on finding love in everything. I keep on finding love in everything. Singing, I feel like finding love in everything. I keep on finding love in everything. Yeah. I keep on finding love in everything. I keep on finding love in everything. I keep on finding love in everything. I'm finding love in everything. In everything. In everything. In everything. In everything. In everything.
So that song, I feel like I really wanted in my artist journey. I had to understand that the songs that I make are gonna dictate my energy and how I move myself forward. And even though some of my songs have been very healing for me getting over certain things, I had to start making more affirmational music.
For sure.
And making stuff that also outweighed the negative.
Yes, we need that in this world,
Exactly.
bro.
Because like all my favorite songs are fun songs where you
Yes.
know the artist was having fun.
Yes.
But I'm sitting here giving so much time, which shadow work is very important, but you need balance.
Hey, bro.
You need balance.
I'm so happy you talking about shadow work, bro, because you know what I mean, I'm doing that, you know what I mean, been doing it for about 2 years right now, but you know what I mean, I've been living in the shadow. You know what I mean? But now I just integrated, combine that shadow with the light, and now I'm shining brighter. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You need that shadow, but you need to acknowledge it and know how far that shadow will take
There
you.
was this beautiful video I watched of this indigenous a chief, and he was talking about shadow work, and he was saying how you need to imagine you have a house and you have the shadow walks in through the back door. You let them sit there, let them get out their feelings, but there's a certain time where you're like, okay, you have to leave. This is my house, this is my space. You can't live here no more. You know?
For sure.
So it's about giving space for it to live, but not it ruling over your life.
Yeah, don't dwell in it. Yes, yes. Or don't run from it too. You know what I mean?
Don't run, but don't dwell. It's balance.
Yes, man. Shout out to you, man. Mundo, man. Talking about shadow work, man. 21, man. And I'm 46, and I'm just now. Hey, bro. By the time you hit 40, bro, you gonna be so far, so emotional, intelligent, and so balanced, unbothered, so unmoved. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the young people out there that's really, not just using these words just for a trend, just really putting it in their everyday work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And there's a lot of people out there like me.
Yes,
and I know that's the truth.
It is. It's for sure. You know what I mean? And I tell young bulls, I tell young people, old people, when I see somebody aspiring, I'm gonna tell them to keep going, because it's hard when you doing the right thing and ain't nobody acknowledging it. But just by you knowing you doing the right thing, that's all you need to know.
And that's what makes integrity.
Yes.
Integrity is important. That's what keeps me going, truly.
For sure. Working like the boss there when the boss not there. You know what I mean? Still doing what you have to do.
Exactly.
Yes. And that's in everyday life, not just at work. You feel me? People just got integrity at work. and not in their everyday
No,
life.
they need it in everyday life.
Yes,
and
sir.
I didn't understand that at one point. Of course, like you have to make mistakes in order to start understanding your lessons.
Yeah,
So,
see, that's one thing with me too at work. You know what I mean? Like, I just needed to be me. And I know I need whatever work I do, I need to see a good job. It ain't about impressing nobody else. It's just about me looking at my work and
yes.
like,
Is
oh,
it fulfilling for you?
Yes, doing my best is always fulfilling. You know what I mean?
Yes, it should be.
Yes. So any projects coming out? What's this on?
So I would say that project that is like one of my more recent ones. That was off Heat Wave. That was a little EP I put out of just some summer songs I wanted to put out. Just people to feel good,
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And so that was like the kind of the project with that one. I'm honestly not. I am working on stuff all the time, every day, but I don't have anything in mind. And this is the first time I've ever been like that, because I've always been the type of like, I want a project, I want an album out for this year.
Yes. Okay.
Right now, I feel like
you're just letting it flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the first time I've actually like released control.
Yeah.
And I think it's an important part of my life right now for me to learn. Like you don't always gotta have the wheel, like sometimes you just gotta enjoy the view.
Yes, cruise control.
Exactly.
Self auto control. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's been like a learning.
Hey, any events coming up? Let the people know.
Yeah.
I got you.
Actually,
let the people know.
Tomorrow,
come on, let them
tomorrow I'm performing at UOP. Let me make sure I'm saying this right.
Yeah. Take your time.
But, I have a performance at UOP tomorrow. That's University of Pacific. Yes. It's gonna be the Isong PUSO benefit concert 2026.
Can you say that a little bit slower again?
Isong PUSO, and it is the benefit concert that they're throwing at UOP. It's gonna be at 7 p.m. I'm gonna be performing around like 8 or 9, I believe. Okay. Yes, and then the next week,
free to get in.
Free to get in, and then I believe, I have an open mic at Bennett's Coffee. We're gonna be throwing some. Okay. So any artists you feel like pulling up, come to that. We doing things.
And what date is that again?
That's the 20th.
The 20th of February.
Yeah. 20th of February. So next week.
So
next Friday.
Next Friday. What's the coffee name?
Bennett's Coffee.
Bennett's Coffee. Out here, open mic. So any artists, whether y'all want to come, poetry too. Y'all accepted poetry.
Yeah, poetry. Comedians, anything.
Comedians, all that, man. So DM Mundo.
Exactly.
For time and date.
Yep. And then March, I got a show in Sacramento. It's gonna be for Mics and Melodies. So feel free to come out to that, to my Sacramento people. But
man, you working, man. Shout out, man. We're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it going, man. What's this right here, man? Let's see. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. The Old Heads and Young Blues podcast, episode 46. Man.
I love this song. 1. It was a very uncomfortable song to make at first. Because I'm not really uncomfortable. I didn't like making love songs.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm starting to appreciate them, because I just think I'm it's just time maturing.
For sure.
But this song, like, I remember I made it and I never wanted to put it out. And then I remember I put it as a single and people really loved it. And I was just like,
all number ones, do your research. Everybody that got a number one never liked their song.
I think this is one of my favorites. Yeah. If I turned all my speakers down.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, go watch the Tiny Desk. Yeah. If I turned all my speakers down and the crowd around me dispersed into pieces, if I laid all my secrets out and release my doubts, I just wanna ask you one question. Would you be there? Would you be there? Get to if you can, baby. Would you be there? Would you be there? It's up in the air.
Let's
I don't know what to feel. You won't tell me what's your deal. You tell me I need to go heal. It'll help you maintain what's real. Yeah, baby, sick to my stomach lately. Fear just gets in my way. Oh, gorgeous, I know that you could be the one, but I got priorities other than fun. All goody hours that touches the sun. The timing is meaningless, let the clock run. Let's run away to a place where you can feel the pain, feel no shame. There's no growth, there's no change. I'm so tired of what you've done to me, so tired to another runaway, another getaway, just a fantasy, never side space, right in front of me, having you humble me with these subtleties, don't mumble. Judge my actions, not your worries, I'm in no hurries, and touch just so happens that at your head, on this connection will be dead. I won't beg another bitch to play this game that I dread. I said it, and a man it's transparent that you didn't get the message. Maybe I'm just pessimistic, but come on, let's be realistic. If I turn on my speakers, down. What you say, Mundo? What you say? If I turn all my speakers down and the crowd around me dispersed into pieces, if I lay all my secrets out and release my doubts, I just wanna ask one question. Would you be there? Would you be there? Would you be there? Would you be there? Touching me, yeah. Would you be? Would you be there? Would you be? Would you be there? Now, would you be? Would you be there? Turn it down. If I turn all my speakers down, would you be there? Wait. You know what I mean?
People love that one, man.
You got the hold on. Oh, we having technical difficulties. Okay, we there. That fast. You feel me? Hey, you need to push that, man. You know, I tell people sometimes it's good to put a little bit of money behind something. You know what I mean? Or not even putting no money behind it, just putting it in their face. Because everybody ain't on social media every day. So, you know what I mean? I tell people that, you know, I'm like, that's an old song, bro. If it don't got 100 million, bro, what's old to you is new to somebody else, bro.
Exactly.
So push that shit, bro. Plus, if it's a good song, bro, like
keep real game right there.
Yeah, keep it going, bro. If it's a good song, it's just old to you. You feel what I'm saying? But if it don't got 100 million views, bro, keep pushing that mother every motherfucking day.
One of my most popular songs is a song I made when I was 15, and it's still like I performed that because people ask for it, and of course I'm gonna listen.
Yes,
of course I'm gonna listen.
For sure, man.
You know, like at the end of the day, we are performers, and we're there to entertain.
Yeah, man, shout out, man. I only got a little, but come on, one more time.
Twinkle and twinkle,
man. Let them see, man. You hear me? To success. You feel me? We gonna keep it going, man. We ain't gonna stop it, man. Shout out, man.
And they don't stop.
You know, that tuning in and liking and sharing and commenting and fucking with a real one.
209, baby.
You know. Y'all know support is at an all-time low.
I see myself in everyone. The mirror reflects.
11 p.m. I watch the streetlights pass. I again and again. Take for granted what I had. I said what I said, but now I'm covered in doubt and doubt and doubt and doubt. With growth, life keeps changing. 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 As the split is getting lit. I'm reminded by the stages in my life, now things are different. They say people come and go, but I'm still dealing with my feeling. I try to see everything made enemies, thought it was meant to be. With growth, life keeps changing. 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 Life keeps changing. Life keeps changing. Life keeps changing. Tried to fill in a void without healing myself. Tried to block out the noise. When we're living in hell, it's no time to be coy.
Let's go.
I have to excel. It's not pain over joy. But most will just bail to lose a friend, to lose my head. Heard the news I wear. Okay, yeah. It cool, it got rest. It snooze in bed. It's so hard to grasp with the feeling of death. With growth, life keeps changing. 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 I will not let down my angels. I do this for you. I do this for you. I'm finding the truth, finding the truth. I will not let down my angels. I'm looking for you. I'm finding the truth, finding the truth.
Long live Pill, long live Peanut, long live Snoopy. Free Hoolies.
You wanna know what's crazy? We about to make a sad-ass song today.
Yeah,
Not
man.
necessarily.
That song was a lot for me to record,
Actually,
and it's
it's
still a lot
probably
for me
is
to
a big
listen
matter
to be honest. It
Yeah.
was, I made that song coming back from the ER from one of my very close that's family for real. His name is Peanut. Yeah, he unfortunately passed away, and I remember I had to get that song off my chest. Like I wrote that first verse, and then the 11 p.m. I watched the street lights pass. I was coming back from a show, and I was with my homies, and I remember just having my head out the window, just thinking about like, damn, like so much has changed within this little amount of time, and I'm not on or anything. I'm not like the most famous person in the world, which I really don't want to be, but it's
I
like
don't want it.
it's like just to see how much I've evolved within the couple years.
Yes.
And putting that in perspective. Was
Sometimes
like,
you force.
damn. Exactly.
Yeah,
and I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just put me in a moment where I was like, I'm appreciative, but also it's like, look at how much I took for granted as well. Not being present, not taking the time to show up for the people that truly were there for me. Because there's so many.
That's
smoke
what
and
all
mirrors.
matter, bro.
Exactly.
Like I tell people, moments and memories, bro. That's what I'm living for. Nothing else matter, bro. Like when you die, bro, all your shit get threw away. The people who love you only gonna take a small little whatever would mean something to them. The rest of that shit get threw away. I threw away all my daddy shit, all my mama shit. A lot of shit get threw away. You only keep what really mattered to you. You give it away, you throw it away. I gave away a lot of my dad's shit. I had to, he was way in another state.
But
I gave
also,
away everything
the way
in this
the
house.
system is, it's like we don't have enough space to even carry all the stuff that we had.
Yeah, facts. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
You got to just leave moments and memories, man. Destinies and legacies. That's what it's all about, bro. You know what I mean? I tell people that you young, bro. You on a very righteous path, bro. You very enlightened. You very, in tune with the world, and you know what I mean. You only 21, bro. You know what I mean? You very mature, bro. Shout out. You know what I mean? Like I say, I just want to give your flowers here right now.
Well, I mean, for me, it's just like I'm put back the energy I just want to see back within the world.
Facts. Yes, all it is. Yes, that's all I've been like that forever.
It don't hurt. It don't hurt to have a conversation.
No, it don't.
It don't hurt to acknowledge like the faults that we have, because it's gonna build us a stronger foundation.
Yes.
With that.
Yes.
Like you can only be ignorant for so long. And it's just this thing of like I'm luckily been raised around people who've shown me the right way of living, like also even then, like I had to see the effects of what trauma does and like the government and how that plays in everything.
Not just the government, just the world, bro.
Life.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Life be life, and man, it's gonna continue to like it ain't what happened to you, it's how you react to it. You feel me? You know what I mean? Long as you can, it's all about how you react to it. You know what I mean? If you don't react to it, it ain't happen. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, man. You young, man. You're very talented. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, you know what I mean? Let the people know, where they can you already got out that. Give your tag again. Any tags?
If you want to find me, you can find me anywhere at MUNDOGOTNOSTYLE. That's Mundo Got No Style.
Let's go.
So you can find me there. But if you want to find me on Spotify or Apple or any of the streaming platforms, even though they exploit artists all the time, I would say it's just Mundo with an asterisk, all caps. MUNDO with a star to the right, all caps. Get it right.
Any shout outs you want to give out?
Man, shout out to my mama, shout out to my pops, shout out to Gary, shout out to my sisters, shout out to all my sisters, shout out to my brother, shout out to Carrie, Farrell, all my friends, my lovely friends, everybody who's been a part of my journey, all my past lovers, who knows, like you guys were able to create amazing stuff. I was able to create amazing stuff because of you guys, and I appreciate you guys for being in my life no matter what.
Hey man, I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your music, your time. And like I say, man, now that you've been on this platform, my platform is your platform, man. I just want to say thank you, man. It was a good conversation, good music, good energy, bro. And to everybody else that like, share, comment, man, thank y'all for tuning in for this little 30 or 40 minutes of our little show. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Once again, shout out to the sponsors, Radical Jill, you know what I mean, on the CMOS. We got Pressure Pack on the flowers. We got Space Rots on the flowers. We got Midnight Gardens on the flower. Y'all can find them at Members Only 209 Valley Cure. Y'all can find Radical Jill on Sundays, Hobby Lobby in Modesto at the Sunday Fun Day Flea Market, man. Hey, shout out to Johnny Walker with the merch and the good old crab fried rice. If y'all ever in Stockton, please go over there, man. Go Johnny sit down and eat some good food, man. But y'all already know, man, what I'm about to say, man. I got to leave just like I came in. And that's with the intro. Let's go. Young Blues Podcast. Yes, we is. Let's go. Young Blues. You know we. Hey, it's your time. Hey. Young Blues. Hey, podcast. You know it's a podcast. It's a podcast. We do it right. It's MUNDO with a star to the right. We got James on the right. Hey. Hey, Bulls. Hey. Hey, drop. Turn me up. Hey. We poppin'. Young Bulls Podcast. We drop it. Oh, we dropped some jewels too.
We dropping jewels on ya. We dropping jewels on ya.
Yeah. We dropping jewels. Right here. Yes, we is.
Yeah, we poppin'.
Yes, we is. Let's go. You know we poppin'. Hey, man, thank y'all for coming to the show. Hey, man, let them know.
You already
man.
know what's up. It's MUNDO, Mr. Star to the right out. Caps get it right, Mr. No Style. Moondacious Moon the Thumb the third. You already feel me.
Hey,
You
thank
got
y'all
it.
for coming in, man, too.